Hello, my name is John, and today on Mono Story we're going to be doing another Stand Files. This time we're talking about Little Feet. So let's get into it and find out what it's all about. Little Feet! Little Feet is named after a band with the same name. It is used by the character Formaggio. Its appearance seems to be in the human-like form with a weirdly shaped head, and it is mostly covered in a unique style of shiny blue. Little Feet has the ability to shrink not only a person, but an object. It also can stop this process at any time. However, it is required to cut an individual or object before it can shrink it down. Little Feet also has the unique ability of being able to change Formaggio's size, making him not only smaller, but returning him back to his original size. Little Feet has the ability to control the size of an item as well as a human, and in the case of a human, makes an increase in predators, because as a human gets smaller and smaller, things such as a spider would get bigger and bigger and become more of a predator to that person. Additionally, if Little Feet continues on using his ability and doesn't stop the other individual or other item from shrinking, then it will eventually shrink out of existence. Also, in the case of an item, it has a lot of versatility in its usage, as it can shrink down an item into an individual and then expand it or return it back to normal and ultimately explode the individual's insides. However, it can also shrink down an object and then bring it back to normal size, crushing an individual. For Formaggio as well, this is beneficial for him because he can shrink down and hide in certain locations, meaning that he cannot be chased down so easily. However, there is a major problem with Little Feet, and that is that it requires Little Feet has to scratch the item or person, and if that doesn't happen, then Little Feet's ability has little effect. Additionally, if there is a stand that is very strong physically as well as being unable to get close to them due to being a long range stand, then Little Feet's ability has little to no effect because he will be unable to attack the enemy, therefore requiring a lot of surprise and strategy to use this stand effectively, making it an alright stand, however not an efficient one because it only has versatility and not strength and effectiveness. Little Feet has a powerful ability. Being able to control a person's size as well as an object gives lots of versatility and lots of ways to defeat an enemy. But not being able to use the act of surprise and ambush makes it an easy target. However, one thing is for certain, once a person is cut by Little Feet, the world is only going to get bigger. That is my thoughts on Little Feet. I want to hear what you think about Little Feet. Is he a good stand, bad stand, and why? So please write that down in the comment section below. My name is John from Mono Story. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and press the bell button. Please do so. If you want to watch another video, click up above. If not, until next time, I'll see you on another Mono Story.